I heard this woman screaming for her life. I wasn't sure if it was a patient. She was screaming for her life. This was different. I ran into the hallway and I see people running out of that room that she was in. This guy was on top of the cop on the floor. He had his hand on the gun. He had his finger on the trigger, and he was on top of her, and the whole time she's yelling, "Help me, please, I have a family. Help me, please." Now I wrap my arm around his arm that's holding the gun, and I tell him, "Listen, you don't have to do this, brother. You don't have to do this." The whole time I tell him this. And I didn't just say it once. I said it a few times, and then he had a moment of clarity, and he looked at me eye to eye, and I told him one last time, "You don't have to do this," and his statement to me was, "But I have my finger on the trigger." I told him, "Just let it go. All you have to do is let go of the trigger. You know, it doesn't have to end this way." Because the situation that I ran up into was bad. It wasn't going to end good. And he let go of that trigger easily, you know, like nice and slowly, but, you know, everybody started easing up. The tension was starting to get, you know, less and less. And that's when another officer came in, but at that point he was already complying with me. He took his finger off the trigger, and they took control of the situation. I grabbed the officer who was already up now, against the wall over there, and I told her, "You're okay. You know, you're okay. You know, I'm just glad everything turned out okay. Everybody's safe. Her, me, everybody in this hospital, and the gentleman who was on top of that police officer, because nobody has to die."